Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel UK News. We hope you are doing great. In this video we will talk about Keir Starmer promises to protect communities amid fears of further riots. Keir Starmer has pledged that communities would be safe as the country braces itself for an escalation in disorder on Wednesday. The Prime Minister chaired a meeting of the government's Emergency Cobra Committee on Tuesday evening, the second in 2 days, to coordinate the response to the ongoing unrest. Police forces were preparing for a potentially busier day on Wednesday as they monitor reports of at least 30 possible gatherings. A list of solicitors' firms and advice agencies has been shared in chat groups as possible targets for gatherings, with the message inviting people to mask up if they attend. After the Cobra meeting, Starmer said, "They will be safe. We're doing everything we can to ensure that where a police response is needed, it's in place, where support is needed for particular places, that is in place. Obviously it's a difficult situation with disorder going on in a number of different places at the same time, but that is precisely why I held my second Cobra meeting today to coordinate the response and to get the assurance that I want and need that we do have adequate police in place, that we are able to cope with this disorder." More than 400 people have been arrested in connection with the riots and disorder around the country since the Southport stabbings last week, with the number expected to rise in the coming days. In Belfast on Tuesday night, 3 men were arrested after a reported carjacking on Fingal Street and windows being smashed in the Rathlin Street area, both involving masked men. The vehicle was driven at the front of a business on Woodvale Road, causing minimal damage, said the Police Service of Northern Ireland. 3 men aged 26, 28 and 41 years were taken into custody on suspicion of offences including criminal damage, police said. Belfast police said they were investigating an assault on a young boy earlier in the day as a hate crime. Officers said a large group of young people threw eggs at a shop on the Falls Road at 6:10 p.m. on Tuesday. They said the young boy was assaulted by up to 10 youths and sustained a minor facial injury. Tuesday night also saw police issue dispersal orders for parts of Liverpool and Durham, but no major disturbances. Police in Durham said 37 people aged between 13 and 38 had been ordered to leave the city centre following intelligence of planned disorder, and a 15-year-old had been arrested in connection with a public order offence, but there had been no disorder or criminal damage. The 28-year-old pleaded guilty to using threatening words or behavior to stir up racial hatred after making comments advocating an attack on a hotel in Leeds. He has been remanded in custody ahead of his sentencing on Friday. Starmer added he is expecting substantive sentencing for those taking part in the unrest before the end of this week. He said, "Those involved will feel the full force of the law. Over 400 people now have been arrested, 100 have been charged, some in relation to online activity, and a number of them are already in court. I'm now expecting substantive sentencing before the end of this week. That should send a very powerful message to anybody involved, either directly or online, that you are likely to be dealt with within a week. Nobody should be involved themselves in this disorder." But the Labour leader refused to be drawn into remarks made by ex-owner Elon Musk about the ongoing disorder. The billionaire tycoon called the Prime Minister two-tier Keir in reference to the conspiracy theory that police are treating white far-right protesters more harshly than minority groups. When asked by reporters if he was worried about Musk's impact on the unrest or if the ex-owner had a point with some of his opinions, Starmer said, "My focus is..." Thanks for watching our video. Please hit the like button and subscribe the channel.